We're going to get right into the practice in just a moment. What I love about the Wednesday practice is it's an opportunity midweek to take a moment to rest and reset. So, question to you is, if you know the purpose of God for you, what your purpose is, please put it in the comments. Because if you're like me, it's something that still ebbs and flows, but what resonates with me is something I'm going to read to you. It is a verse, and hello Alicia, grateful you're here too. So Thessalonians 5:16-18, rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God. I'm going to read that again. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God. So if you're like me, I want to know what to do. And I would like a big sign, a text message, a phone call, something tangible to show me what to do and to help guide me. But through my years of practicing prayer, meditation, and yoga, I've come to learn the messages are subtle. And they can come through stillness, sometimes through another person, sometimes through an intuitive thought in the mind, sometimes a feeling of intuition in the heart. So we're going to begin our practice in any seated or lying down posture where you can really relax into the body for a few moments. Relaxing into the breath. I'm going to guide you through a breathing exercise. And definitely put in the comments if you know how to connect to understanding the will for you, your purpose. Please do so. Because I know for me, when I go to the tool of praise, prayer, and give thanks always, there's a joy that fills me up. There's a peace that surpasses all understanding. And I feel guided, even when things feel uncertain or unclear. I feel guided. So trusting you've picked your posture where you can now close down your eyes. And just notice your breath. Our breath is a gift because it's the last thing that will leave our body when the time comes. And it's the first thing that comes into a newborn that actually brings the light and the life into a baby, along with the spirit, of course. So just notice where your breath is. Our breath is a gift because the breath means you are living and you have a choice. You have a choice of how you want to think about things. You have a choice of the actions to take. And you have the choice to give thanks and praise always, pray without ceasing. And that will bring you the guidance, the peace, to lead you into His divine direction for your purpose. So with me, exhale everything out. Deep inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale out of the mouth, sigh it all out. Let it all go. Deep inhale again. Hold the breath. Exhale it out of the mouth. Deep inhale again. Hold the breath. Exhale out of the mouth. Continue a couple rounds at your own pace. And when you're ready, bring your fingertips to the earth. Inhale your hands high up to the heavens. And then exhale the fingertips back to the earth. Close down your eyes and make this a moving meditation. The next time you reach high up, take one arm down to the earth, coming into this side stretch. And then inhale back to center. And side stretch to the opposite side. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the first side. Inhale back to center. And continue now at your own pace. The next time you come to center, bring the hands in prayer pose down in front of your heart and just pause for a moment. Make that request. We're all seeking something in our hearts. Set that intention now. And when you're ready, release the hands. Let's take the head in a no motion. We all fall into these patterns where we know it's not lifting us up and it may not be in alignment with receiving the divine direction for our purpose. So what is it you can say no to? And then come back to center. What is it you desire to say yes to? You know what will lift you up, nurture you, what action or actions to take that will put you in alignment. Make that choice today to say yes. I will do fill in the blank. And then when you're ready, bring the head to center. Come onto hands and knees. We're going to move through tabletop. And in your tabletop, take a couple cat-cows. It's midweek for all of us. It doesn't matter where you're tuning in from. And it's Wednesday. This is the day and the time that we're gathering and to practice this together. Sometimes I eat my words. And we all need a release, a let go of something. And bring the spine to neutral. Curl the toes under and push up and back into downward dog. As I always suggest, honor your body. If it feels more intuitive to go into child's pose instead of downward dog, please honor that. And if you're in your downward dog, take a couple deep inhales and exhales. And then lift the right leg high up to the heavens. Maybe bend the knee to open the hip. And when you're ready, step your right foot in between both hands. Bring the top of the left knee down. Inhale the arms high up to the heavens. And then bring both hands on either side of the right foot. And we're going to move from this lunge into a half split rope. But we're going to make this a moving posture. So we're going to move back through lunge and then sink into that half split. Can you close down your eyes to take the gaze inward? Move mindfully and move gently. And the next time you come back into that half split, stay there. Fold into it, breathe into it. And then gently release. Coming through lunge, pause there a moment so we can open to the right into a twist. It may feel comfortable for you to take arm circles, taking the right arm and swinging it back, down, and around. It might feel more comfortable for you to keep the arms straight. Please honor your body intuition. And then release the right hand down. Come through tabletop into downward dog. Stretch it out. And then lift the left foot and leg high up to the heavens. Maybe bend the knee, opening the hip if that feels right for your body today. And then when you're ready, step the left foot in between both hands, bringing the right knee down. Inhale the arms high up to the heavens. Long, deep breathing. Opening up to receive the divine guidance so that you feel in alignment, knowing what your purpose is, what His will is. And then bring both hands down on either side of the left foot. We'll take that movement again from lunge into a half split. And then moving back into lunge. Can you close down the eyes? Make this a moving meditation. And the next time you come into the half split, stay there, release down, fold into it, surrender. Come back through lunge and move into child's pose. Let's surrender. Surrender your will to His will. A spiritual friend taught me a beautiful little prayer. I'll share it with you. And I say it almost every day. I do remember to say it when I can feel myself trying to run the show. And it's very short and easy. And it goes like this. Dear God, please match the desires of my heart with your will. I'll say it again. Dear God, please match the desires of my will with your heart. I said that. Oh my gosh. Do you see how my brain goes? Hold on. I said it wrong. Dear God, please match the desires of my heart with your will. Oh my goodness, if you could get into my mind sometimes, like I'm already at the last thing I have to do today. Like my brain just goes. More the reason that if you're like me, I need this stillness every day to get out of my way. So one more time, the correct way. Dear God, and I hope I made you laugh, please match the desires of my heart with your will. Gently walk your hands back. We're going to come into a little meditation posture. So if you want to lie down, please lie down. I will be upright so that I can read you a beautiful little prayer. And then I'll leave you in a moment of stillness before we close our practice. Get comfortable and close your eyes. It might feel appropriate to have one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, or both hands on your heart. Listen to your body intuition. God, I ask for protection over my heart. I want to be willing to let go of things that are not your will for me, so that I can make room for the things that you do have prepared for me. Guard me from any thoughts, relationships, or beliefs that are not from you. I'll read it again. God, I ask for protection over my heart. I want to be willing to let go of things that are not your will for me, so that I can make room for the things that you do have prepared for me. Guard me from any thoughts, relationships, or beliefs that are not from you. Take the next couple moments, go into stillness. Bring your hands together in prayer pose in front of the heart. Press your thumbs into your heart center. Honor yourself for taking the time to practice today. I always am so grateful to you and for you, for your dedication. And I'm excited to see in the comments your experience, how you hear the will of God. And if you desire to share anything that is your intention from the practice today. From my heart to yours, I wish you peace, light, love, and joy always.